Good evening. Welcome. The Gator Nation celebrates our graduates. This is your countdown to commencement. All right, friends, we've just got a few minutes before we get to the stop of the ceremony. I'd like to go over an important safety reminder. I know this evening we all came in through this tunnel. This is for everybody here on the field. Friends up in the stands, you know where you came in, right? Okay, good. In the unlikely event that we have severe weather. Okay, it's not going to happen, right? But if it did, I want to point out that all around we have these cutouts. Don't go back to the tunnel. Exit out the most expedient way. Head up into the stands with your family. We got it? Excellent. All right. Glad you're here. Enjoy. Go Gators.
Graduates, please take your seats. The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats. The ceremony is about to begin.
Here's to you, Gator Nation. As of today, 500,000 strong. A global community driven by purpose, forever pushing the bounds of possibility. Athletes, creators, explorers, scholars, leaders. In a time of trends, when tradition means more than ever, yours is a legacy not counted in decades or generations, but centuries. Roots as deep as statehood, branches reaching beyond imagination, witness to history, evidence of greatness, counted by degrees, immeasurable in impact. Today, you are bearers of an orange and blue blaze, 500,000 embers, glowing as a testament to both fulfillment of duty and promise of a greater tomorrow.
Here's to us, Gator Nation.
Here's to you, Gator Nation.
Family members, loved ones, friends, honored guests, and graduating students of the class of 2025, we are delighted to welcome you to commencement at the University of Florida. We will begin our ceremony with our college processional. I will introduce each college with its dean and banner, and candidates from each college will stand as they are called. We first welcome Judy Travis, Associate Dean of the Graduate School. Next, we recognize our first college with graduating students, the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, represented by Dean Katie Migliaccio. We now recognize the College of the Arts, represented by Dean Jennifer Setlow. We now celebrate the College of Design, Construction, and Planning, represented by Dean Chime Anumba. Now we recognize the College of Education, represented by Dean Glenn Good. Next comes the College of Health and Human Performance, represented by Dean Michael Reed. Now we cheer for the Herbert Wertheim College of Engineering, represented by Dean Forrest Masters. Next, we recognize the College of Journalism and Communications, represented by Dean Hubert Brown. We now celebrate the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, represented by Dean Mary Watt. Now we see the College of Medicine, represented by Dean Jennifer Hunt. We celebrate the College of Nursing, represented by Dean Shakira Henderson. Let us welcome the College of Pharmacy, represented by Associate Dean Chris McCurdy. We now recognize the College of Public Health and Health Professions, represented by Dean Beth Vernig. Next, we see the College of Veterinary Medicine, represented by Associate Dean Janet Robichaud. And finally, we celebrate the Warrington College of Business, represented by Dean Sabi Mitra. And now, please welcome the remaining platform party consisting of the University of Florida trustees, vice presidents, distinguished guests, honorees, and the chief marshal carrying the academic mace, followed by the university president.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our platform party takes the stage and remain standing for the national anthem.
Please remain standing and join in singing our national anthem, led by the University of Florida Commencement Band and Choir, as conducted by Professor Jay Watkins. members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, parents, family members, and friends, most of all, graduating students of the University of Florida class of 2025. Good evening, welcome, congratulations. We are so proud of all of our graduating students who share in this momentous occasion. Our graduates include students today from the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and all 50 states. We have students graduating from 88 countries on 6 continents. We have 500 graduating students who have earned their UF degrees via UF Online. We have an 82-year-old graduate, and we have 721 first-generation college students. We also have 1,224 students who will proudly join other family members or multiple generations of Gators in earning their UF diplomas. And finally, tonight's graduates, you all, will increase our living alumni to over 500,000. Congratulations. So, indeed, on behalf of all of our faculty, staff, and trustees of the University of Florida, we give you our very best and many congratulations. As the father of 4 grown children, I know how important this day is for families and the graduates. And I want to congratulate and thank all of the family members and friends who are present here today for your support and devotion to these graduates. We feel your joy and your relief. At this time, I ask Provost Joseph Glover to introduce some of our guests. Provost Glover.
Thank you, President Fuchs. I'd like to start our proceedings this evening by extending a special welcome to our distinguished platform guests, vice presidents of the university, deans of our colleges, and trustees. Will all those that I just mentioned please stand so that we may recognize and thank you for your service to the university and to our students. Please stand. Thank you. The foundation of a great university is its faculty, and we excel because of our staff. Could I ask all faculty and staff who are present today to please stand so that we may thank you for everything you have done for these students and the university. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, let's all remember those whose commencement this would have been. There is an empty chair placed in the front row to honor classmates lost during your time here and whose loved ones are in our thoughts today. And finally, I would like to give all of today's graduates the opportunity to show their appreciation to parents, family members, friends, and all those who have helped them reach this milestone. Graduates, make some noise for your family and friends. Thank you, thank you. In separate ceremonies, a number of our graduates are being commissioned into the armed services. These men and women serve so we can be free and safe. I ask those being commissioned, as well as our graduates who are active duty military or veterans, to please stand so we may extend our congratulations and show our sincere appreciation for your willingness to serve in defense of our country and in the cause of peace. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated.
We are privileged to have with us on the platform several individuals who are receiving prestigious university awards at our ceremonies this weekend. And as I call the name of each of these honorees, I ask them to please stand and remain standing until all of the names have been called. And members of the audience, I ask that you please hold your applause until the last individual has been named, and then we will honor them with our applause. Sachio Samoto has received an honorary doctoral degree from the University of Florida. Dr. Samoto is a master's and PhD graduate in electrical engineering from UF and a visionary entrepreneur in telecommunications and renewable industry in his native Japan. We also have, as an honoree, Mickey Singer, who will receive a Distinguished Achievement Award from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. He created software that transformed medical practice management and is a New York Times bestseller. He founded the Temple of the Universe, which is also a nonprofit yoga and meditation center. Mario Cartaya will receive the Distinguished Alumnus Award from the College of Design, Construction, and Planning. He is the founder of a highly acclaimed architectural firm, an iconic designer of prominent public buildings across South Florida, and a community and state leader. Victoria Reyes Garcia will receive a Distinguished Alumna Award from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. She is a distinguished scientist and an international member of the National Academy of Sciences, and she studies how indigenous knowledge can help address contemporary environmental challenges. Evelyn Mickle has received a Distinguished Alumna Award from the College of Nursing. She is the first African-American graduate of the UF College of Nursing, a longtime nurse and distinguished nursing educator, and a pillar of the Gainesville community. David Wantman will receive a Distinguished Alumnus Award from the Herbert Wertheim College of Engineering. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the national design firm WGI, honored in 2021 as the Southeast Design Firm of the Year and a champion of the Wertheim College of Engineering. Please join me in congratulating these distinguished awardees. The honorees may now be seated. The University of Florida has a flourishing alumni association that grows larger as the university graduates more outstanding alumni like you all. Please welcome the president of the UF Alumni Association, Jess Johnson.
Thank you, President Fuchs. Truly the greatest joy of serving as president of the UF Alumni Association is coming home to this campus to celebrate with graduates and their families at commencement. Our team, the servant leaders who volunteer on our board, and the dedicated staff who work every day for the Gator Good welcomes you as the newest members of the Gator Nation. With these commencement exercises, our community reaches a lofty milestone. UF will surpass 500,000 living degreed alumni during this spring graduation weekend. And as your proud alumni representative in this place, it's my honor to bring you, all of you graduates, the benediction of the 500,000 loyal sons and daughters who have come before you. It's the nature of our university to spark and cultivate connection among its students. And it's the nature of the Gator Nation to preserve and deepen these relationships over a lifetime. The connections you've built on this campus with your fellow students, with professors and mentors, the experiences that have empowered you and helped you grow, these are but early glimpses of life well lived in the Gator Nation. So I'm thrilled to share with you a few quick tips on starting your journey as a newly enshrined member of my favorite club. Join the UF Alumni Association. It's your lifelong companion for engagement in the Gator Nation. You see, being a part of our shared community isn't a spectator sport. It's a call and a responsibility to grow, to learn, to lead, to give, and to love. Volunteer with one of our nearly 80 local Gator clubs and UF affiliate groups who last year raised nearly $500,000 in scholarships for future Gators and represent UF's bold presence in cities across the globe. Stay connected to your student organizations, to your advisors, and your colleges, because soon you'll learn the powerful impact that you can have when you mentor and serve the students who follow behind you. And as you put down roots in your chosen industries and communities, realize that the Gators there want to hear from you. They want to support you. They want to invest in you. You see, Gators won't back down. Gators will pick up the phone, they'll return the email, they'll make the introduction. The Gator Nation is for you. And may UF always be home, the place and the people who nurture you, equip you, support you, and send you out. Thank you. God bless, and go Gators.
Graduates, when I returned as UF president last August, I had to relearn how to be presidential again and to do the important things that presidents do. For example, put on a big orange cone suit to be Coney the friendly neighborhood traffic cone, to issue the FXG Foxy Gator University of Florida meme coin. I love being Coney, having fun on April 1st, and I have loved all my time with each one of you. And now, graduates, we are here tonight to celebrate. You are receiving your degree from the University of Florida, and I get to cheer your accomplishments and send you on your way. It is celebration time. However, I recognize that you may feel some anxiety about what comes next in your life. A quiet, anxious voice may be asking, what's next? What have these years at UF been building up to? When I graduated college, I thought I knew the direction of my life. I was graduating with a bachelor's degree in engineering. However, in my last 2 years of college, I had been involved with other students in a local church. And I decided in my final year not to pursue a career in electrical engineering, but rather to attend a seminary at divinity school so that I could be ordained as a pastor, a full-time minister of a church. So that is what I did, or at least I tried to do. After my engineering graduation ceremony, I drove to Chicago, where I took an intensive summer course on New Testament Greek. And that fall, I entered the 3-year Master's of Divinity program, which went fine for the first year, but then I took my first homiletics class on writing and preaching sermons. I discovered that I couldn't write or deliver in a sermon a way that stirred people's emotions or reached their hearts. I could inform, but I couldn't inspire. It's hard to be a pastor, rabbi, or imam if you can't reach people's hearts. To make things worse, my girlfriend at the time broke up with me. I was also struggling financially, despite working late nights and weekends as a security guard. So I was heartbroken. My career plans were shattered. Graduates, if you ever feel this way about your life plans, or if maybe you even feel this way tonight, as your president, I predict that there will be an even better and richer life before you than you can possibly dream in the midst of your uncertainty and disappointment. As I was worrying about my apparent failure in seminary, I came to realize that my shortcoming could be a strength. My seminary professors told me that I wasn't good at reaching people's hearts and people's emotions and inspiring them with my public speaking, but I could reach their heads. I couldn't preach, but I could teach. In fact, I came to realize I enjoyed teaching and that being an educator could be as important as being a pastor. This realization of both my weakness and my strength led me to return to engineering for graduate school with a new goal of teaching students as a college professor. Now, electrical engineering graduate school for me was also really hard, since it had been several years since my last engineering class. I discovered that the students for whom I was a teaching assistant knew more than me. But I survived, and with persistence and patience, eventually thrived in nearly 6 years of engineering graduate school. That moment of painful reckoning in divinity school. That time, I thought I wasted 3 years and didn't know what to do. It was awful. It was great. It ended my path, but it directed me to a new path and a new purpose. Not only that, divinity school is where I met my partner and wife, Linda. She was returning an overdue library book, which I needed for a paper and had to write about infant baptism. And here we are at this time on a date in Chicago. I worked really hard to get that crease in my blue jeans. I lost my dream of serving as a full-time pastor, but I gained much more. I got a library book, a life partner. Hi, Linda. And a new direction to my life. There's a saying that old men like to give good advice because we can no longer set bad examples. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that I've learned about not knowing what to do next, wrong turns, and not achieving my own expectations. The first thing is to not be afraid of uncertainty. I have found over the 40 years of my career that uncertainty in the future has been a great part of my life's path. Some commencement speakers will say to you, follow your dream. And I have the utmost respect and admiration for those who can follow that advice. But I haven't had a dream that I've followed since college. In fact, I've never followed a dream. It's been the other way around. My dreams have followed me, revealing themselves to me based on actions and what was happening around me. So the first thing I want to tell you is that if you feel some uncertainty right now, or find yourself zigging and zagging from one path to another in the years ahead, it is okay. And likely will have great results. Someday you might even get to be Coney, the friendly neighborhood traffic cone. The second thing I have learned is to view my failures or wrong turns with hope rather than despair. I never became a full-time minister of a church, but my lack of ability to touch people's hearts and emotions in my public speaking was a real weakness, so I committed to get better. It's never come to me easily or naturally, and now, nearly 5 decades since those awful homiletics classes, I still work daily at learning to communicate not just information, but reaching hearts and souls. I ask you to be hopeful when you experience those moments of weakness, failure, or wrong turns. Think about how you can turn them around. What step can you take to distill your doubt into determination, your shortcomings into strength? Be hopeful, be brave, then act. The third and last thing, your ability to get past the natural obstacles of life isn't just about you. It's also about the world we share together, which gets me back to that question you may be asking, what's next? What have my years at the University of Florida been building up to? In my case, at my own graduation, I thought I knew the answer. I thought it was to be a minister and guide a congregation. I was wrong. Boy, was I wrong. I learned instead that the world beyond college needed me for another purpose. It needed me not to be a minister, but to be a teacher and a mentor, to be a husband, a father, and a grandfather. I was needed to be here right now to express my pride in what you have accomplished by graduating today from the University of Florida, and to express my love for each and every one of you. With your valuable UF degrees, the world needs you to be business and public service leaders, pastors, rabbis, educators, homemakers, doctors, chemists, historians, lawyers, engineers, marketers. The world needs you to be moms or dads or caregivers or mentors or nurturers of others. The world needs your inner glow of beautiful orange and blue. Your lives will go in so many awesome directions, including not knowing which way to turn and wrong turns, and they will turn into your best turns. Graduates, the University of Florida and the entire Gator Nation will always be there for you. We will always cheer for you, Albert and Alberta will always chomp for you with their big goofy grins. Graduates, although you may leave Gainesville, the University of Florida will always be your home, and I pray that you will return home often. An old Irish blessing expresses my personal affection for each one of you. May the sun shine gently on your face, and may the rain fall soft upon the fields. May the wind be at your back, may the road rise to meet you, and may the Lord hold you in the hollow of his hand until we meet again. Graduates, congratulations. It is great to be a Florida Gator. I said it's great to be a Florida Gator. I said it's great to be a Florida Gator. I said it's great to be a Florida Gator. I said it's great to be a Florida Gator. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Fuchs. Yesterday, we held a doctoral ceremony where students from across the university received their doctorates. In addition, there are other ceremonies for professional doctorates over the next several weeks. Will all spring 2025 doctoral graduates please stand so that we may recognize you? Doctoral graduates, please stand. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now we will present the master's, specialists, and bachelor's degree candidates by college. The degree candidates will be presented by their deans, who will ask them to stand. We encourage you to cheer and celebrate your college. When the candidates of all of the colleges have been presented, UF trustee Marcia Powers will confer their degrees. Dean Katie Migliaccio, the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences.
Would the candidates for the bachelor and master's degrees from the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, I'm proud to present our graduates who are ready to sow the seeds of innovation, harvest the fruits of their labor, and cultivate sustainable solutions for our world.
Thank you, Dean Migliaccio. You may be seated. And now, Dean Jen Sedlow of the College of the Arts.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of the Arts please stand? On behalf of the College of the Arts, I present our candidates for the bachelor's, master's, and specialist degrees who are ready to design their futures and create a better world for us all.
Thank you, Dean Sedlow. You may be seated. And now, Dean Chime Anumba of the College of the Design, Construction, and Planning.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Design, Construction, and Planning please stand? Provost Glover, I present to you the newest group of Gators that will daily shape the world we live in, our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Anumba. And now, Dean Glenn Good of the College of Education.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's, master's, and specialist degrees from the College of Education please stand? Provost Glover, I present our outstanding educator graduates for the bachelor's, master's, and specialist degrees who will be transforming education, fighting ignorance, and strengthening our society.
Thank you, Dean Good. And now, Dean Michael Reed of the College of Health and Human Performance.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Health and Human Performance please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the exceptional faculty at the College of Health and Human Performance, I'm honored to present our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees, who are fully prepared to enrich lives, promote healthy living, and enhance human performance.
Thank you, Dean Reed. And now, if we could hear from Dean Forrest Masters of the Herbert Wertheim College of Engineering.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the Herbert Wertheim College of Engineering please stand? Provost Glover, The future is calling. I present tomorrow's tech trailblazers, our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Masters. And now Dean Hub Brown of the College of Journalism and Communications.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Journalism and Communications please stand on your feet, CJC. President Glover, I have some late-breaking news. I present our latest edition of Communicators, our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Brown. And now Dean Mary Watt of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences please stand? It has been our great privilege to provide courses for the vast majority of today's UF graduates, and we share their joy in this moment. Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, I am proud to present our intellectually diverse and remarkably accomplished graduates for the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Watt. And now, Dean Jennifer Hunt of the College of Medicine.
Would the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Medicine please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Medicine, it is a true joy to present our candidates for the master's degree, dedicated leaders of tomorrow who are ready to shape the future of science and medicine.
Thank you, Dean Hunt. And now, if Dean Shakira Henderson of the College of Nursing would come forward.
Would the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Nursing please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Nursing, I present our candidates for the bachelor's degree, our newest Gator nurses who care, lead, and inspire boldly.
Thank you, Dean Henderson. And now, Associate Dean Chris McCurdy of the College of Pharmacy.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees from the College of Pharmacy please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Pharmacy, I present our candidates for the master's degree who are ready to go out and drug the world for better outcomes for health.
Thank you, Dean McCurdy. And now, Dean Beth Vernig of the College of Public Health and Health Professions.
Would the candidates for bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Public Health and Health Professions please stand? Provost Glover, I present your future healthcare and public health leaders, our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees.
Thank you, Dean Vernig. And now, Associate Dean Janet Robichaud of the College of Veterinary Medicine.
Would the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Veterinary Medicine please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the College of Veterinary Medicine, I present our candidates for the master's degree.
Thank you, Dean Robichaud. And now last but certainly not least, Dean Sabi Mitra of the Warrington College of Business.
Would the outstanding, amazing, incredible candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees from the Warrington College of Business please stand? Provost Glover, on behalf of the Warrington College of Business, I present Business Gators, our candidates for the bachelor's and master's degrees who are ready to change the world of business.
Thank you, Dean Mitra. Please be seated. Now that the degree candidates have been presented, we will formally confer the master's, specialist, and bachelor's degrees. I ask that all master's, specialist, and bachelor's degree candidates from all colleges please stand for your degree conferral. And would Trustee Powers please come forward to confer the degrees?
Thank you, Provost. On behalf of the people of the state of Florida, by the powers vested in the UF Board of Trustees, I am pleased to confer upon you the master's, specialist, or bachelor's degree with the accompanying rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Bachelors, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Family and friends, it is my pleasure to present to you the University of Florida Spring Class of 2025.
Go Gators!
Graduates, one of my most special memories at the University of Florida is to be here tonight with you all as we see the wisp of orange and blue with the setting sun, and indeed, we sing our alma mater, and then Tom Petty, I won't back down. So would everyone in the audience please now rise, and as we hear and sing with the University of Florida Commencement Band and Choir, conducted by Professor Jay Watkins, as he leads us in singing the alma mater.